This demonstration is designed to instruct you on using MetaStock software and accompanying plugins. It is not a recommendation to buy or sell exchange-traded instruments, but rather guidelines to interpreting and using specific indicators and features within the software. The information, software, and techniques presented should only be used by investors who are aware of the risk inherent in trading. Thomson Reuters shall have no liability for any investment decisions based on the use of their software, any trading strategies, or any information provided in connection with the company.
First of all, I'd like to thank MetaStock and Kelly for allowing me to present to their audience. I mean, it's been a long time, and I've done several of these for MetaStock. I met Kelly and obviously the staff of MetaStock many of times. We meet at a lot of the expos. We do events together at the expos, and one thing we always try to do is when we being in the same industry, it's always important to find quality speakers and quality people that will help their customers understand how to trade these valuable markets, and that's why MetaStock and Kelly invited me here today, and once again I'd like to thank them. And I could tell you one thing: you are, like Kelly said, are going to learn something as much as MetaStock and their employees and everyone else. It's sometimes, you know, being a programmer and understanding one thing, but learning how to trade, there's nothing better. You're going to learn more than what you're going to learn tonight. So there's a lot of content I'm going to cover. And also, if you want to have a lot of fun, definitely ask a lot of questions. And if you have a question, try to ask the questions on the topic that we're talking about. Now, for some of you that are not here, I know Kelly did say that this is going to be recorded. So for some of you that are going to be watching the recording, you definitely want to go through this whole program. And just give you guys a little surprise. At the end of this presentation, we have a free package we're going to give all of you, and I think every single one of you are going to definitely want to sign up for it, but you're going to have to wait until the end to see if you definitely want to do it or not. And a lot of it's going to cover what I'm going to be doing right now. So anyway, what I'm going to be covering is Myriad the Dominated Market Makers Uncover Their Secrets. Now, why do I say that? Uncover their secrets and dominating, mirror the market maker? Because market makers are the ones that control the market. As much as you might not like them or you might love them, it's all about supply and demand. That's how trading works. And that's what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to show you, I'm going to prove to you, and every one of you are going to be absolutely convinced that the tools and techniques I'm going to show you, it does work, but it's not more of a tool. It's more of reality. And I'll show you how to find out that reality and use this towards your advantage when you trade on the MetaStock platform. So I'm going to also cover their secrets. Now, the reason why I know their secrets is because I was a market maker, okay? So understand something, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not your typical speaker, professional trader. I live here in New York. I was born and raised here. I worked in the financial capital of the world, which is here in New York. And I've worked side by some of the best traders in the business. So I'm going to cover a lot of the things that we do as traders, as market makers, to do things. Let's just say that if I need to sell something, there's ways I can make people think it's going up. And if I need to get out of things, I know ways how to make it look like more of a demand. It's only a game, and that's what I'm basically going to be covering and teaching you. And if you know how to play that game, trust me, it is a very, very fun game, because trading, you know, does pay you on these winnings. Now, just a little quick introduction about Cybertron University before we get into this whole course. I know that Kelly did do a quick introduction, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Just a little bit about us so you know who we are. I've been teaching people since 1995. I'm the founder and president of Cybertron University, and over the years, how I got into the business is I was one of the original, what they call SOS bandits. If you ever read any of the old books or how the trading active traders ever evolved, you'll notice a talk about that. And basically, I'm probably one of you. You could say I'm your great grandfather as one of the pioneers of day trading when it really started. Now, cyber trading over the years has been one of the largest, if not largest, online educational schools in the world. We teach over 1,000 people all over the world that go through our program, because one of the things you have to understand is education is a very, very important tool to be successful in this business. Now, having a MetaStock platform is a great product, and you guys know that MetaStock is probably one of the, they'll go out there and they'll promote education more than anyone. Actually, personally, me, out of all the companies I do business with, I think MetaStock goes out there and does more speaking arrangements, more events, all education, and because they know that if you know how to trade and know the product, you'll do very well. And that's why I'm here today, and that's what I'm going to teach you. So hopefully some of the techniques and strategies I teach you, you'll be able to apply it and do very well on that MetaStock platform. So let me move on, and let's get right into it, okay? Now, I have a question for all of you, and this is a very important question, because even though with the MetaStock platform, you still need a brokerage firm to do your trades. So could everyone just share with me, what kind of a brokerage account do you have? Is it an online broker, or is it direct access? So this kind of gives me a little heads up of where to go about and take this meeting. Schwab, okay, online. Cheryl, Fred, direct access with TradeStation, okay. Schwab, all right. Sterling, direct access, okay. Online. Online is like an E-Trade, Ameritrade, a TD Waterhouse. Direct access is like, you would say, like more of a TradeStation, Lightspeed, a Thinkorswim, any of those more platforms. All right, so it looks like we have a little bit more with online versus direct access. So let me explain to you about direct access so you understand the power of it. Direct access means you have direct access to the market, okay? In other words, you have a driver's license, you could drive the car. When you're dealing with public transportation, you're basically, what you're dealing with is someone else driving for you, and you're just a passenger. So you can all see that there's a very, very big difference from an online broker and direct access. And especially with the MetaStock platform, having all those tools and bells and whistles that they offer with the real live level 2 quotes that we're looking at, and all these bells and whistles that they have, it is very important that you do have a direct access system. And regardless if you're a swing trader, I mean, if you're an investor, maybe not, but if you're an active trader, and obviously you saw what happened a couple of months ago when the market dropped 1,000 points, and in the past couple of weeks, market's been up literally almost 1,000 points. I mean, really think about the math. I mean, we dropped all the way down to what, 9,600, I think. We're almost to what, 10,003, 10,004. So I mean, there's been great opportunities there. But when it comes to trading in the market, if you want to be able to shadow and see where the buyers and sellers are, one recommendation I would give all of you, and I'm not showing any favoritism or this is not a brokerage selling event. All I'm saying is look into direct access, because you're going to need it. And for some of you here that have a direct access, you know what I'm talking about. So I don't need to sell you. I mean, you could probably be the best salesman in this whole webinar. Explain it to them. So one thing I would recommend all of you is definitely go out there, make a couple of phone calls, get a couple of demos, and I'm telling you, it's like night and day. Now, my next question for all of you is this. Now, the MetaStock platform has one of the most important tools out of the whole platform, and it's called level 2 quotes. So my question to everyone is this. Who knows how to read level 2 quotes here? Can anybody tell me? Who knows how to read it? Yes, no, a little bit. And please be honest, because I'm not No, no, no. Sue says Thinkorswim rocks. Okay. Well, they are a great company. No, no. Wow, a lot of people have... Well, oh my God. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The MetaStock platform and every platform out there, okay, the way they work is dictated what happens at level 2. A chart gets its indicators, gets its volume from level 2. You understand? That's where the action is. So let me explain something. Now, so think about this for a second.